Our destination?
Friendsgiving.
Let's go for a ride.
Welcome to Girls Trip. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday, everybody.
You might be wondering, is Joy going through menopause right now? Because yes, it's the second week of November and she's still wearing shorts.
Okay.
While I'm in many layers.
Look, I'm even in many layers.
I can't be the only one. When I either go to the gym or I'm working out at home, I can't
Already
wear.
I can't relate.
Already, I have no idea where this is
I
going.
can't wear sweats all the time,
I agree.
right?
Is that the
But-
only options?
Well,
But yeah, I don't wear sweats to the gym then. I wear like, a nice light
Dress?
thin pair of pants. I'm trying to think of the name of them. Like joggers or something
but
really thin.
sometimes I do like going out in the fall and winter, even if it's cold
And
outside.
you want to
I do
get a
like
little cold.
I like a little
You like
brick.
that
I want a
crispness?
crisp brush. I can only get away with it maybe for another week or so.
I
but-
don't feel that
and then
way.
you will turn into an icicles probably.
Yeah, you know what it is though? I really love the Princess Diana look with the. It's like
Okay.
yes, you embody that. For
I
sure.
love it so
Okay.
much. So I just try to stretch it out as long as
Long as you can.
I can.
I'm
Yeah.
more like I should have 3 jackets in the car at all times because I hate being cold.
Well, I hate sweating, and I always feel like the more layers I have on.
Okay.
What are we talking about?
I mean, right now I'm constantly a furnace, so I'm shocked that I
I was
have
just
this
very
on.
distracted, so I had to
distracted
cover
by
that.
Friendsgiving,
She's
right?
distracted about my leg.
Yes. They're beautiful.
On my
They're so
leg.
smooth. Okay, so we're talking Friendsgiving today, because as we have said a couple of times, it's the season of gatherings,
Of friends.
of friends and gatherings and feeding people. So we're just going to give you some insight into how we do that.
It's my favorite. It's my favorite holiday.
It's Joy's
There it
favorite
is.
holiday.
Yep.
Not Thanksgiving. Friendsgiving. That's my
Friendsgiving.
favorite holiday.
Friendsgiving. So whether it's Friendsgiving, Thanksgiving, Christmas party that you're getting ready to host,
Can all be a part of it.
we're going to give you some of our behind the scenes hosting tips, because we all do a fair amount of hosting of like largish groups, right?
Yeah.
Like 30 plus people around this season.
Yeah.
So that's no joke when you're
That's no joke.
when you're dealing
some work.
with that for sure. So when I was thinking about this, I feel like a lot of other things, but the first thing that came to mind was if you want to have a successful gathering, Friendsgiving, whatnot, you need a relaxed host.
100%.
And
Yep.
I was thinking that for me, that has looked different every year.
Okay.
That it depends on like what's going on in my life, and what phase and stage I'm in. Like the one Christmas I think I moved into our
It was
house
like the week, not even a week. I feel like you were
week
just like,
before.
Monday, we're moving in Friday.
Other times I
Party.
like, had like a 3-month-old baby or, whatever it may be. And so I love hosting and I love all the things that come with it and, whatnot. But sometimes you have to like let go of things or change the plan so that you can actually enjoy it.
Yourself,
Because
yeah.
your friends, your guests, your family, they pick up on like the vibe, on the
yeah.
energy,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
If they're coming
Yeah.
into a place where you're like, you've been stressed out for weeks and you're miserable and you're exhausted and, that doesn't make for like, a good start. So some years I have been like, I'm in it. I am cooking, baking, everything from scratch, desserts, appetizers, everything. Other years it's been like, everybody give me $10, we're ordering.
Yep. Yep.
Other years it's been like potluck style. So that's kind of where it kept coming back to, is like, if you really want to have a successful time, you got to sort of like check in with yourself and be like, what makes the most sense
Yeah.
for
this
me
time, yeah.
right now, instead of like thinking either this is the way I've always done it, so I have to keep doing it this way, or like putting these expectations. Like for years, I put all these expectations on myself that like this is, what I have to do and produce for everyone to enjoy it. Meanwhile, an hour ago, we were all sitting in my very, very messy bedroom on my unmade bed, which should have been very embarrassing.
No.
But we were just still having fun being friends.
Yes.
That, didn't really matter.
Doesn't matter.
So that's going to be my like first foundational thing for a hosting tip is to like
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
do what you got to do to be relaxed and actually enjoy having people.
Yeah.
It's something I think I've had to learn is as much as you enjoy the prep, like actually during the party, it's like you need to enjoy it too. You're putting all this work into it, and it's like everyone does see it. So if you're like, okay, everyone go do this, and you're just not actually participating, they're like, should we help you? Like,
Right.
do we need to go over there? And so it takes away almost from their experience as well. So it's very important, but
Plus,
not
you're
easy.
you're the connection, right? You're the
Yes.
reason people are coming. And I always hate when I go to a party or someone's house or whatever, and I feel like I got to say 2 words to them
Yep.
the whole time
Yeah,
because they
'cause
were
they're
too
running
busy, doing dishes or whatever.
Yep.
Like that's why I wanted to come here was to spend
see
time
you.
with
Yeah.
them. So yeah, it's hard for sure.
hard, yeah.
When you're
You have to
hosting, there's
learn it.
things you have to do, but there's definitely things that can wait
Yeah.
and and do that.
I'm super, super thankful and blessed that when it comes to hosting, Thomas is also very passionate about it. So I think being able to play off your husband too, if he sees that I'm stressing or I need a minute to figure things out behind the scenes, that doesn't even need to be said. You just get a vibe from each other where it's like, okay, now it's my turn to be the person that's out on the floor with everybody and talking and being hospitable. And then maybe we'll reverse in like 15 minutes. Right. So I think it's important if you're hosting with your spouse, which you probably are. If you are, then just be on the same page. It really helps if possible.
You
It's
make
really
it sound so
helpful.
simple, Joy.
I know it's not always simple. I'm trying
Not
to.
always
Our
that
first
easy.
Friendsgiving wasn't because we had no idea what we were doing. I was a ball of stress and he was a ball of anxiety.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
actually different. He was a ball of anxiety because he wanted everyone to have such a good time.
Yeah.
And I was more just in detail mode of like what has to get done.
Yeah.
Like the little things. So we did not function well, but maybe someone needs to hear that too. Like maybe your first couple parties that you host,
Yeah, they're
like,
going to
don't
be a little messy.
Don't be
you know.
discouraged if you're like, oh, this did not turn out the way I want. Like this, it's not easy.
Yeah.
Like it will take some practice. Not to mention, sometimes there's 364 days in between the times where you're hosting if you just have one holiday.
Yeah.
So you could forget some of this stuff.
Yeah.
So that was actually that was a very nice segue, Joy. My suggestion was to take stock the following day and to write some notes down for yourself of things that, I should have put someone on the ice, man. One time we were like, why do we ever put anyone on hamburger buns? We need Martin's buns.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
We need to
Yeah.
be the ones that get the buns. Like
Yeah.
we can't just tell anyone to get
To
buns.
bring-
We
we
have
want
to be
those,
sure, and
yeah.
we can't tell people make sure you get Martin's buns. That's weird. So just an example.
I
great.
actually say that should be a tool. That every year someone different has to bring the buns, and if they don't bring Martins, they're not invited the next year.
It's like this is a test.
my
or the
gosh.
newcomers, the new couple, or whatever.
Tasing,
Be
it's
like,
hazing.
there you
Oh my
go.
God.
Yes.
They have no
What's
idea
up?
how
They
much
have
is
no
riding
idea.
in this.
And you're like,
because you
what
know
type
what?
of person
They
are
know
they?
what's the best buns.
They
They
know.
are. They're the best.
They know what's the best
Those
buns.
I
potato
agree.
buns.
I
They are
fully,
the only
fully
way to go.
agree.
Anyway, that
But
was
I
not a
am-
Friendsgiving
No,
comment.
but that is so true. For all the events I do, like for work and stuff like that, the notes are key. Like the next
100%.
year, I'm so grateful that I wrote those things down
Yep.
because you think you're going to remember and you don't.
Don't.
You just
You
don't.
don't.
You're like, how could I forget? It caused me
This
so
was
much stress.
such a
How could I
problem.
possibly forget? Next year, you're like, da la 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 la. You have
Yeah.
no idea.
Or even
Yeah.
just like I ordered, 10 pizzas and we only ate 7 of them.
it's
or,
so good.
Like
Yep.
little things like that. That's so true. Mm-hmm. I didn't know this was going to turn into like marriage counseling as well. But I have the classic husband that you see in all the memes where like
Okay.
you're like company's coming in
Where's
2
your stress?
hours.
Like, where's your
leaf
stress?
blower.
And he's like leaf blowing the roof, and you're just like, what? Like how is that helpful right now? So that is like miles to a T.
Oh my gosh.
And I have reluctantly come to accept the fact that he needs a list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I always thought,
No,
like
Thomas
you
too.
know,
Absolutely.
like I don't want to give you a
100%.
list. Like just open your eyes and look around and see what needs to be done. Or like, what are you like, my kid? Like I don't want to like nag you or whatever. But he thrives with a
Yeah.
list. He
Yeah.
likes to look at it. He likes to cross things off. But I get overwhelmed when it's like go time, like the 48 hours before, and then he's like, well, write me a list. I'm like, I don't have time to stop and write you a list. And so that really needs to be done in advance, so that I can just be like, yes, here is your list,
ready to go.
List.
So good.
And not be like doing it in the moment. So I'm still getting better at that.
I do the same thing for Artie, or he appreciates that, because a lot of times I don't vocalize what I need, and I'm literally just like running around grabbing this, and he's like, okay, what do you need from me? And then I'll just stare at him and I'm like, okay, I need and you try to go through it and it doesn't work. So a list is not only for me, it's like a good brain dump. Yeah. Because at that point I'm also like, oh shoot, I didn't do this, or I have to go grab this. But I can at least be like, you're going to take care. Like, I know he'll take care of that, and I can really focus now on X, Y, and Z. But I think even for me, that's a good time to like pause and be like, what did I not do? What do I need to get? Oh, I forgot to get you tablecloths because you said you were going to set whatever it was. Yeah. So that definitely is really helpful. I also like using Post-its the day before. I put them now on like everything, and I'm like, tray here, cookie tray here. Like,
yes, me too.
It just makes me happy, and it may not even be helpful in some ways. Refrigerator there, like it's just like nice because like refrigerator stays there
just in case you ended up moving it.
Just in case, it's just fun like putting them around. So I've enjoyed that process. I've started to do it much more.
Visualization, right? Of like the tablescape.
I like
and
seeing where it's gonna
go.
Totally. And I think it's a weird. I think sometimes more fun even prepping parties than I do sometimes at parties. Yeah. I'll be like, oh, this is like, I love going shopping for things, or so like that very simple task is like exciting for me.
Yes. No, I like that. So it's really fun when you have kids and you've laid out all the platters and put the Post-it notes on, and they're like, well, we need to eat dinner. And I was like, well, you're not eating dinner here.
Yeah. We're going to go
sit on the floor.
We're going to go picnic over there.
You can't touch this table anymore.
This is now off limits.
No, that's true. But I feel like what you said about the buns is true even beyond that, in like, your friends, like, your friends. You're not going to have a personality transplant like the day before your party. So for the friends who are chronically late, like they shouldn't bring ice or an appetizer or like something essential. Like they're dessert people forever.
Know your friends.
Know your friends and assign accordingly.
Yes, agreed.
And be like more, I think, I don't know if assertive is the right word, but I feel like sometimes in the past I've just been like, whatever you do, right?
Yeah, go for it.
And then it's like, oh, good, I have 42 cookies coming, but no real food. Yeah, like that's not helpful to anybody. So
no, and also people, as someone coming to a party, it's more helpful to be told what you need sometimes than just to say, bring whatever. It's actually same exact thing with dinner. Like, I don't know why I keep doing this to my husband every day. Every day. Are you feeling anything for dinner? Are you craving anything for dinner?
I do the same thing.
I know what the response is going to be. No, whatever you're thinking.
You want.
Why am I? This is the definition of insanity. Like, why do I keep? Because it's easier to be told what to do, instead of having to think it through.
My past self told my future self, and the last couple of weeks have been life changing, guys. Following this template of what I'm eating for dinner.
Your dinner.
You've been doing it. I've been doing it. I've been faithful to it.
This is amazing.
There are some nights where it's like, like Wednesday, I usually do pasta, but this week it's going to be Thursday that I'm going to swap them.
Do you see this eye twitch right here that's been going off? That has been because of dinner the past couple nights.
It has taken the like stress of like from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. of what are we having for dinner tonight?
Gone.
It's gone. Because I know what I'm having for dinner.
I might have to adopt it.
I'm just not thinking about it. It's like I made the commitment.
And we're just sticking with it.
And I don't even think about it. And it's just...
And no one's complaining.
I know that's the food in my fridge because I bought it all because I decided at the beginning of the week. And I'm just... There's been less waste. There's
good.
really no complaints about what we're eating. And I feel like such a weight has been lifted.
That's amazing.
Aww. So I don't know who needs to hear that.
Gold stars.
But it had nothing to do with Friendsgiving.
No.
But
Gold stars
maybe
all
that
around.
will inspire you for something.
It's just something fun that we've been doing the past couple of years. Traditionally for me, Thanksgiving has been really the introduction to Christmas for my family.
We are ushering in the next one.
So like never would my mom consider putting on Christmas music the day before Thanksgiving.
Oh,
but for
that
some reason,
I would never.
Thanksgiving
It's okay.
is appropriate.
That's funny.
So it's just really funny. So she also loves Christmas, so that's part of it. But for some reason, I've equated like Friendsgiving is actually Thanksgiving,
Okay.
just on a different day.
Just on a different day. It's
Just
the
on
same
like
exact thing.
the first week of November.
Yeah.
It's just a different time. So for me, we have always had It's a Wonderful Life like playing in the background at home, or some black and white Christmas movie. But since we do Friendsgiving at church, because it's a bigger room that we get to use for all of our friends, we basically just took a projector.
that's been
we took a projector, and we've just been having like It's a Wonderful Life play big on the wall, which
the
is just,
background.
there's something about making that, it feels homey.
Gives you a little home.
It feels
It
homey.
does.
Exactly.
And Thanksgiving to me is all about, I always say it's my favorite holiday because it's Christmas without the stress. That's why I love Thanksgiving so much. But it's supposed to be around family, supposed to be around friends, and it's just intimate. So that's another way to make it more homey if you happen to be somewhere that's not.
Not
Bring
homey.
something
Not
that you
home.
do traditionally.
a
Yeah.
hall or something like that. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
And it just goes with the lighting. The lighting is key
It's
I
yeah,
know.
for anything.
If you
Yeah.
have some dimmers, use them.
yeah,
Put those candles on.
yeah. We love that.
yes.
My tip is a little bit more on the food side. So, and I might have told you guys. So normally I will bring mashed potatoes places because I don't like instant mashed
No,
potatoes.
you have
They're
good.
terrible.
You do good mashed potatoes.
So, and I didn't realize this until a couple years ago, but my boss actually told me she used to host as well. She's like, "Oh, you put those mashed potatoes in a crock pot, turn them on low, keep them warm. Like you make them at 8 a.m. and they just last the whole day." And I was like, "Oh my goodness!" So now when I transport them, you're not getting like the hard mashed
Yeah, yeah,
potatoes, or even if they had to drive in the car with you, so you can just plug it in a crock pot or Instapot and bam. Set that on.
You did that for
good.
us last year.
I did that last year.
I don't know
yeah.
if you did it for us the year before, but you
don't
definitely
think
did it
so.
for us last year, and it was
It
amazing.
works so much better.
Because mashed potatoes, let's be real, like they need to be piping.
Yeah.
To be real good.
Yeah.
And in the crock pot, just keeping them not
Yeah.
on a sterno, on top of a
Yeah.
sterno,
Because
keeping
the
them
top still gets like
still gets
yes,
crusty.
keeping them piping hot. It really worked. That's a great tip.
So
Yeah, which I never
use
would have
that.
thought of.
I don't know why. You just think, you think a crock pot's like meant for one thing, like chili,
Yeah.
soup, whatever it is. But you can use it other ways to
So
warm
you
things
made
up.
the mashed potatoes, then just put them,
And then I just transfer them,
into there. Yeah.
and they just stay in there. And they can get cold, but so it'll take longer, but you can easily warm them
but
up.
the way that the crock pot warms up,
It's all around it. Yeah.
it doesn't let the top get hard,
Yeah.
and it just works. Yeah, it's so good. Such a great tip.
yeah.
10 out of 10.
That.
10 out of 10.
So the two things that are new that I might do in the future is I am really bad at making a playlist. You guys are pretty good at
I
it.
love a good
I love
playlist.
the playlist. Yeah.
I'm
You need
bad
it.
at making a playlist, but music does add a lot. Even if it's low in the background.
Music is mood.
Music is mood. There you go. So I saw this idea of having like everyone who's coming submit like 2 or 3 songs to add to the playlist of like making this collective playlist, which I thought was a really
That's nice.
Very
yeah.
cute.
cute idea
Yeah.
because everyone can get their style in, and then all of a sudden you hear your song and sparks conversation or whatever. So I thought that was really cute. And then this is like such a old school, like simple throwback thing, but I don't think I've ever actually done it at a Friendsgiving is the gratitude jar.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I know.
And there's a lot of different ways you can do it, and you can go like very sincere and genuine. You can go funny. You can make it a game. But I think the one I saw was like have everyone write something that they're grateful for on a slip of paper anonymously and put it in, and then
Okay.
like, read them and try to like guess
who says it.
We're definitely
put
doing it this
in.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just think that could be like, I think it could be really funny. Or you could also learn things about people
definitely.
and have them be brought up. So I thought that was really cute, because sometimes when you're like on the spot, like everyone go around the table and say what you're thankful for.
I know. You're just like,
Would you have them bring it with them, or would you just give them something to do?
I think just give
when
them
they
something
get there?
to do,
Yeah.
but like they have a little bit of time to think about
Yeah.
it. Grab it when you come in,
like
and
for
then
dessert or something,
yeah,
before
and then
dessert.
for the for half hour they can think.
It
about
would be a fun thing to do every like 10 or 15 minutes, like read 5.
Yeah,
and
that's
like
cute.
keep a
Oh, that's
tally,
a nice-
of how many you got right,
Right,
and
right,
then
right.
maybe whoever gets
Something like
guesses the most Right, guess is the right person.
It's like a nice
You get
theme
point.
throughout the whole night.
Yeah. Every like 10-15 minutes you do 5.
Yeah.
Every
Super
course.
fun.
So anyway, I was like, that's actually really cute.
Yeah. And it's not like this, like you said, everyone go around, say what you're thankful for. And you're like, okay, I'm thankful for my, family.
Right.
Like you can have time to think about it or say what you
when you're on
wanna
the
say.
spot, you go to the defaults.
Yeah.
Family, friends, and
family,
food.
food.
Okay. All
Great.
A house.
Yeah.
And I think that's great. I think for if you have a large group of people, if you have a small group of people, the jar may not work as well. But like when I was a kid, or I do things with kids, which is still fun, is like you do the and you could do this with anything, but we always did it with M&Ms. Where like you pass around a jar and like you pick out a couple of M&Ms, and then once everyone's done, the M&M colors all relate to like a category. So for every red M&M you have to say, thankful for, a place you've been this year, or blue ones are a person that you're thankful for, or an experience.
That's really cute. Yeah.
So if you have like only 5 people or something,
you can extend
it and
make it,
make it a little fun. So
love that.
This isn't really a tip. I guess it is. Just go to Hobby Lobby.
Just go.
Just go.
just go.
Just go.
If you're trying to figure out anything, just go to Hobby
Just go
Lobby.
with joy, honestly.
Yeah.
So-
and just roam the aisles.
My best Hobby Lobby find last year Friendsgiving was I was kind of nervous about the center of the table. I really wanted to have a runner, but I have 7 6-foot tables.
Yeah, lined up.
I'm like, what am I gonna do for this? So I'm like searching Hobby Lobby. I'm like just going in and out of the aisles, and then I come upon the ribbon aisle.
You would never think it would be.
You would never think it would be, but it was the perfect thickness ribbon, and it was like a burlappy type of ribbon
with like a little bit
with a little bit of gold like stitched in.
Mm-hmm.
It was the perfect runner. I bought like maybe 2.
Rolls,
I think I bought 3 just to be safe, but I think I only used 2, and it perfectly ended right at. I was like, this is amazing, and it just looked so.
And runners
so
are expensive for some
runners
reason.
Are so
I'm like,
expensive.
why? And I'm going to use this
Expensive.
once. Like that's like a craft or something, and you're just like, great, here we go.
And I
Exactly.
mean, this is for the 6-foot tables. That's like the perfect size.
Yeah.
But do you think it would work well on like a dining room table, or you think?
Oh, yeah.
You think so?
I think, especially if you're gonna like set the table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then the plates and everything are gonna take up, all the rest of the space, so it's not gonna look weird.
Yeah, and and if you're not doing intimate family, and you're probably doing like paper or plastic silverware and plates, then you probably want something fun for the centerpiece color-wise that will match whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
So you may not already have a table runner that matches the theme
True.
you're going
Yeah,
for,
so now you
but
can
there's
go-
infinite ribbons
Yeah,
that you
right.
can peruse
For
and look
sure.
for. So it's
Yeah.
just
That's
I
such
just
a
think
good
it
tip.
makes a table look so cute and very cost effective.
Agreed.
I love that.
I
That's a really
used
good idea.
for place cards one year. I did it is technically a place card, but I had an ornament just with like a tag on it. I'm like, that's always, and for Friendsgiving, obviously you don't have to have an ornament, but you could do like maybe the note card or something that they have to write their thankful for or whatever.
Very sweet.
And then you put that on there. And that's if you're doing assigned seats.
That's actually a really smart idea. Like put it on there.
Put it on the note card.
The only thing for that is I don't want to tell people where to sit.
Well, then what you can maybe have it like at a wedding where you have like here's all the
They pick
tags,
them.
pick
Yeah,
your
yeah,
name and
yeah.
put it where you're seated. So
that's
that way
really cute, Rebecca.
You know where-
Save your seat.
Save
That's
your seat.
really cute,
Yeah,
Rebecca.
something like that. But
like
I
filing all of this away right now.
noted. We're gonna be coming back to this film. Because I think that's also. It takes away sometimes also the awkward, like, where you sit, like,
Yeah.
even if it's not a sign, but like, oh, let's sit here together. And it's like, now you don't have to worry about that. So
Yeah.
that might feel nice with a large group of people
Yeah.
sometimes.
That's great.
So it's like,
And sometimes it is nice to have assigned seating.
I know.
Because
Because
that.
of
Then
that.
it's like people don't know where to sit, so
Nobody
it tends-
sits.
Yeah.
Or no, either nobody sits or everyone takes like no one sits next to each other.
That's
Yeah,
true.
they're all
Someone
like
sits on this end, and the
here.
next
You know
people sit
what?
on this end, and the
That
next people
has been
sit
a problem.
here.
yeah.
And then there's like an awkward like one seat
Yes.
in between, but you're like, oh, I'm looking for somewhere with 2
Yeah.
seats, and then
And if
you
people
know,
really do want to be somewhere else, they'll
then
just
they'll
switch.
get up
Yeah,
and
they'll
move
go around.
or-
Yeah.
But sometimes it's like, oh, I'm sitting across from you,
Yeah.
and you just like start conversation
Yeah.
that
Okay.
way. So sometimes you mix things up.
You know,
Write that down.
Write that down.
Joy.
Making some notes.
Yeah.
Write it down.
And then
That is
that
great.
way you don't have to also like well, for the note cards, I'm like, you'll need pens, but you can at least have them maybe on a separate table. But at least that part, they don't have to go looking for paper. It's all there in front of them.
Yeah, but even those like little half pencils,
oh yeah,
they're
you
so
could use those
cheap.
that are
So cute,
too.
yeah.
You could
That
like
would
get
go
one
with
that
the
says
theme.
engraved already, like grateful or like friends or something like that, and that'll
Yeah.
be something for them to just throw in their
Or if
pocket or purse.
your husband golfs as much as yours, he should be
He might
bringing
have
a
those mini
pencil
golfs,
home
yes.
once a week. You just
There
collect
you
them
go.
throughout the year.
It's the amount of pencils and
Yeah, I know what that is.
No. Oh,
in
teas.
the teas.
I was
Sorry.
like, what is this?
My brain went on vacation real quick. The amount of teas that are at my house right now.
Okay.
You know how people find like hair clips or like
Bobby pins, yeah.
For my husband, it's guitar picks. They're
Everywhere.
and yet he never has them. Okay, so something that I've really
You're like,
wanted
she's
to
like,
do,
moving on. Let that sit
but
there.
I've never done.
Okay.
But I would like to do one day in the future. Is I'm really bad at taking pictures at events. I'm so bad
when
at
you're
it.
hosting, it's almost impossible.
Yeah, you kind of have to assign someone
You
else.
do. Need to
take
assign it to
pictures.
somebody.
really need
But
to.
what I think would be so fun for a Friendsgiving is to, whether you're putting them on a projector or a TV, or whether you're just like printing them and putting them around, have pictures from the previous year, if it's the same group of people that you're
yeah.
always getting.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
And having them for people to look at.
That's
the
a
next
good one.
Year.
That's
It's just
fun
cute
through the
to
years, yeah.
remember.
That's a
and,
good one.
You know,
File that away.
that is a fun tip to end on.
where you're
I will
like,
say.
"Ooh, look at my hair in that picture. I like that," you know, or whatever it is. So,
pre-children. Wow.
wow, I look so alive.
Wow, look at me. So excited about everything.
Oh boy.
So someone take
This was
pictures
great.
this year.
Yes.
This
So
was
next
great.
year.
Thank you guys. This is great.
I'm excited for
I
what we're
know.
hosting.
I know.
It's very great.
Very excited. I feel like
Ready
we'll
to
have.
go.
I feel like more tips for Thanksgiving fall stuff will seep in.
Yes.
To
Oh, yeah.
other
I'm
episodes.
also like obsessed with your nail color.
I know.
Well,
Meant to
I was
say that
looking,
earlier.
as we were
So
filming, I was
good.
looking at your color and I was like, did you color match our logo?
I did a
This is
little bit.
literally.
It is pretty.
Look at the wall.
it's
Look,
pretty
if
close.
you put it against the wall, your
You
nail
can't
will
see
go
that.
away. Look
Can't
at that.
see it.
Close, but
That's
this is
impressive.
That's what I'm doing next.
Yeah. The Berg.
The
And
Berg.
that's my
It's really-
every.
and that's your.
I just live
every
in that.
day of
Yeah,
the
we
year.
take it for granted on you. That's why.
yeah, you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm all natural.
Please comment. What are your best hosting tips, no matter what the season is? Also comment what color you want Rebecca's nails to be. We'll make it happen.
do hot pink. Do not say hot pink.
Do it. Do it.
If we get enough people that write it in, you'll be forced to. You won't have a say.
If there's enough people, I might
If there's
do it.
enough people,
Will I win $20 also?
we
Maybe.
need 5 people to comment. 5 people to comment hot pink.
Rebecca. And it could be the same person.
Wait, it's just us back and forth. Thank you so much for being with
moving
us
on.
today. If you liked the video, please like it. If you want to leave a comment, please leave a comment. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. It really goes a long way. But most importantly, don't forget to enjoy the view wherever your ride takes you.